All right, what's up? Coach Kyle here. And if you want to see how to train for a 5K in 5 weeks, here we go. This is a new client of mine, and usually I don't build out a plan for a five weeks of a plan for a new client at once right away. I probably have never done that, honestly. But he's a very consistent runner. He's been running consistently for the last couple of months now. He's been doing a few like little workouts. He's done some 400, 6x400. He did this week, I think it was on Tuesday. And so he's been consistent. And so for him, and with a race coming up, I'm like, let's just build it out so we know what to expect for the next month. Now, he doesn't do any strength work, even though he has access to 7 rec centers and a gym at work. He doesn't do any strength work. He's done a couple recent 5Ks. The fastest was just under 27 minutes. So I use that time to extrapolate, okay, what's a good, appropriate, easy pace for this runner? What are appropriate workout paces for this runner? And oftentimes, my number one job is to hold somebody accountable with not running too hard and doing strength work. And for him, we're starting with hip phase 1. If you want this video, comment below and I'll send it over to you. But it's a 15-minute follow along video. Once you go through it a few times, you can just do it off memory. I often do it at the park across the street before I even come home because I have a 3-year-old here. Let's be honest, chances go down I get my strength work in if I come home. So I just do it out while running. And he's doing that twice a week, here and there. And next week I'd do a little lower leg, foot and ankle routine in for him. And he says like he's had some injury issues. He's been to a doctor and they just told him to like, you should do PT, and they never told him what to do. So I'm helping him do some recovery, some rehab, some prehab type stuff. And as for the workouts, we have easy and strides. Strides are 30-second accelerations, once or twice per mile. I like to do them on an uphill or a downhill, and they just work the muscles differently if you do them on inclines or declines. And they're like an 8 out of 10 effort, not a full sprint. I describe them as you're chasing a ball that's going out into the road, not like chasing a kid that's going out into the street. And you can walk for 30 seconds after these to catch your breath, of course. And hill reps and speed play. I even note here you can do them on downhills. And these are more structured. It's 6x30 seconds up and then 6x30 seconds flat or on a slight downhill. And that's kind of just like a nice little speed play session to do after his rest day, then an easy day on Friday, and then long on Saturday. As for the workouts, we have got 3x4 minutes here. We've got this is kind of like a tempo mixed intensity. It's a tempo effort and then strides at the end. And that really is like the tempo is really for moderating your pacing, like working on your ability to pace while running briskly, like at half to full marathon effort or speed. And then you go into some strides. And then this is a fun workout. It's 3 minutes hard, a minute walk jog, 1 minute hard, 3-minute walk jog. So that's again a nice way to. It's a fun workout to do some moderate running for that 3 minutes, then some fast running for 1 minute. And these are really awesome 5K workouts. And here we have another mixed intensity where it's a mile, moderate, a half marathon pace, and then closing out with 5x1 minute, pretty, brisk strides. All of this 3x1K, all of this, I told him over these coming few weeks, we will work out an appropriate goal pace for you. It's a flat 5K. So figuring out getting stronger, he can get stronger in 4 or 5 weeks. He can improve his ability to pace as well as improve his pace, speed up by getting into some good structured workouts, some speed play, figuring out what's an appropriate expectation for this race, talking about doing it appropriately and executing on that. We've got some race week meditations in here, some reminders, hey, don't get sick next week. We will talk through as the weeks go on, like what are we going to do? What's an appropriate expectation for this race? And how can we make that happen? So if you think something like this would be helpful for you, check out my website. You can learn more about coaching. You can apply there and we can chat.